Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across my platform. If it is your first time and you like what you are watching, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notifications. In that way, you'll be able to know when we upload a new video. Here in Linda's TV show, we react to all forms of videos and we'll sit down there to watch it together with you. And I want to appreciate YouTube for creating this wonderful platform. I put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, we do not promote violence, we do not promote hate speech, we do not promote misleading information. We are here to inform and educate the members of the public about the happenings. And again,
crude oil from America
with
and
dollars.
Brazil.
Yes.
And Nigerians are waiting for Dangote refineries that is going to crash the price of petrol. Well, there is no end in sight. You have said it all.
No, it's to break it up.
Bless you, Baba. Hey, brother. How are you, Baba?
Baba, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm doing very well. How are you doing?
Well, I'm very well too. It's good to hear from you. I've seen those efforts of you trying to get in touch for a while, but it just never happened. So
it never happened. I'll probably just spend some few seconds to quickly address the last time I was on the program.
Go.
One guy, the guy that has little understanding and giving to personal attacks, decided to attack me on your program. Person that is void of understanding, and I can't even waste my time on that kind of person that thinks gambling is the way forward. There's gambling harm. The NHS spends billions every year on gambling harm. So let's drop it there.
I remember that chat. That was the last time I spoke to you, right? Where you were raising awareness of gambling and all that.
He's giving to personal attacks. A country with a country whereby 3-4 years ago had a fragile middle class, and you now introduce gambling into that mix, bro. Are you thinking at all? Do you understand what gambling is? Do you think you know what? Let me just pack it there. Let me pack it there, because for me, gambling is a bit emotional, because the piece of work I've done in the past year addresses gambling harm in the UK. Extensive studies on it, so I understand what I'm talking about. That guy doesn't have any wisdom, no understanding, nothing. So you don't come on this program and be pushing a narrative that is void of understanding. It's given to personal attacks, but rather than intellectual rigor to think things through and look at companies that operate on these things and see how they prey on people. So let's pack that one aside. A few years ago on this program, I made it, I mentioned that poverty is a driver that would halt this system. But people say, oh, are you sure? It was, we don't have to do anything. This system will come to a grinding halt. So there's nothing my can do. He has said it ever since time immemorial. You cannot keep on, running in a system that is enshrined by impunity and expect something to come out of it. So if you take all the money that is meant for huge investments and you personalize it, the returns cannot give you anything that will bring prosperity to that nation. No. So that is case closed. So poverty is the correcting tool. I said it a while ago, even when people ask me what's going to happen, I said it's poverty, because it is inevitable. If you keep on doing a certain thing, the outcome would come. Now the chicken has come to roost. So Arise News today, whereby people were queuing up and were being beaten for 100 naira loaf of bread.
We shared that on this platform last night. They were queuing for bread, Baba. Bread,
and there was Yoruba line and
Hausa line.
And Hausa line, but no Igbo line.
Some people were abusing me because of that. Why are you saying no Igbo line? It's what I saw there. It's what people who made the video said. We all know that nobody is spared. Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, everybody is affected right now, okay? But from the video we saw, physically, if they say everybody was there collecting it and they are beating them, well, fine. We'll say Nigerians were there. Nobody, you can't just say Yoruba or this or that, right? Almost specifically, they were saying Hausa line this way, Yoruba line this way. They were even still being bigoted when it comes to helping the poor. Yorubas here, Hausa here. We saw that in the video, and you are abusing. You want to attack me for saying what I saw, not because of what we can all see and what was happening in our front. I saw it too, Baba. Hausa line, Igbo line. I mean, sorry, Hausa line, Yoruba line. These are like on real time, man.
One director of a I think a year and a half ago, I met a director of a company, a white guy. We had a conversation. He distributes medical equipment in Nigeria. It's a huge company. It's a blue chip company. So by chance, we spoke. I said, "Oh, your accent, you're Nigerian." He said, "Yeah, I'm Nigerian." And he told me the name of his company. So because of confidentiality, I won't mention the name of his company.
No,
they distribute medical equipment. Yeah. So that was a year and a half ago. I said, "Excuse me, sir. Exit Nigeria now." He said, "Oh, what do you mean? You don't cast. You don't cast. You have to exit." I gave him all the drivers for the reasons for that. Has he put exit as part of his plans? He was shocked because he's an older gentleman in his 50s. People that made money, were those white upper class guys. And I told him the reasons why you need to exit, because man, this stuff is going to go down. And if you look at it critically, a lot of blue chip companies are living day by day because they cannot.
Money. They cannot. Some poor Nigerians are still saying the poor are getting poorer, the rich are getting richer. That belief, you do know, educated people are saying it now. That the poor are getting poorer, the rich are getting richer. Even your acclaimed rich men, those ones will get small business to Dangote, all of them, they are losing money. They are losing their wealth. And they all will lose more than half of their wealth too. But we're going to crash, Adiola.
The best way to describe this is I'm not sure if you view all those ancient architecture of Rome, the Pantheon, how they've broken down it is. It is emblematic of what Nigeria is. It is a broken down city without walls. You can come in, can come out, can come in, can come out. It's a broken down city. You can bring in guns, you can bring in weapons, there is nothing. There's nothing. When you go to Greece and you see all those old relics of those theaters,
monuments,
broken down walls, monuments. Exactly. You can go in and come out, go in and come out, go in and come out. There's no wall to stop you.
There's no guard.
City without walls. It's a city without walls. It's broken down. They have destroyed it. What they should have done. You can't keep on looting and looting and looting and looting and expect prosperity. It's not possible. So we are witnessing the gradual halt of that nation. There is nothing you can say. It is the effects of it. You have to look at the effects of what they've done.
They have done.
We are now looking, and they are still doing it. So we are not preaching doom and gloom.
No.
We are only saying that you have come to what you've done. That seed you've sown, that seed of impunity, that seed of corruption, that seed of looting with reckless abandon. We have bigotry. You have come to see it. So, Michael, this thing on this topic, we've been saying it for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years ago. Now, there is the new one that we need to start saying, the new revelation for the next 4 or 5 years.
Tell us.
How are we going to now, because when everything comes to a gradual halt, everybody that Nigeria supposedly owes, the question will now be, was Nigeria a real country for them to, so who will now take all those debts? Because I the one want to finally pay down. Everybody go where they go. We now look, okay, all the liabilities and all the assets, where does it go? It is litigation that will solve this Nigeria problem. It is litigation that will solve it. Because when everybody say, let us go, we have to now share all the liabilities, and we now start saying anybody that borrowed money on behalf of Nigeria, go and meet them. Because that money did not enter the country. So it will be litigation that will solve it. And lastly, maybe for just to touch on Peter Obi, I think Peter Obi needs to understand that this movement is bigger than him, and I don't think his role should be a role of him trying to run for election. His role should be a role of liberation. It should be strategic in making sure it is liberation we are after, not him trying to say, okay, Labour Party, oh no. This thing is bigger than you. This is freedom. This is black people's freedom. This freedom will empower every black person, because Nigerians, in quote, right, can help to liberate the black man. So you should see it from that lens that, whatever role I'm going to play from now henceforth, it will be for liberation.
Not to be
Baba, I submit.
And live
Baba,
posterity.
That's a small deal. You see, the bigger deal is if Peter Obi goes down in history as one of the figures that made sure there was liberation for Black Africa. then that's a bigger deal
bigger
to
than
get.
being
Rather
president, then, right?
president of a country this broken down, a country whereby some politically irreparable. So he should decide, he should choose what he wants to do. Because when he went to Ghana that time for that talk with Lumumba, the rest of them, and they stopped it. It was a strategic move because Ghana was instrumental pre and post independence for so many African countries. Everybody came to Ghana, from Martin Luther King to Malcolm X. Everybody congregated in Ghana with their former president in Ghana. What's his name again? Kwame Nkrumah. He was a strategic partner for a lot of African countries. People looked up to Ghana at that time. So he should see from that lens.
Let him stand in their freedom park and make some political statement or freedom statement. So they had to stop
Peter Obi should realign or align himself to the liberation of Black Africa, not because you are chasing a small title called Nigeria, a title whereby they bastardized. Baba, good night, sir. Enjoy.
God bless you. Adiola, you never miss. Bullseye. Boom. So I have another caller on the line. I hope I got you. Hello. Okay, I didn't. Now try it again. You never miss. I hope I get you now. Hello. So I have another caller on the line. I hope I got you. Hello.
Hello, Maego.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You might need to mute that broadcast or go to another room where it's not going to be like interfering in our convo.
Is it better now?
I think it is. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. It's my first time on your program today. I'm making calls through on your program, actually.
God bless you.
I've been a good follower of this wonderful platform, and I must commend your effort in educating people. Most of us who are here in the UK, we really, really appreciate you. I just have one very important thing to talk about, Maego.
You have the floor, sir, please.
Yeah, it has to do with most of our people that recently jackpot to the UK and maybe some other places. Yeah. I would expect that some of them that of course left Nigeria because of the hardship that these politicians brought upon them. When they have got to places like this and they are seeing what we have on ground, the kind of system here, the kind of life they are now, relatively enjoying. They should be able to join force with people like you and let us continue this mission to liberate Nigeria. Instead of that, what I keep seeing, Mayogun, it will surprise you, is that they are now forming groups that will keep supporting the same politicians in the UK. And I don't understand,
So they left Nigeria, but Nigeria did not leave them.
It did not
I
leave
have been
them.
working on people like that for years now, sir, right? I have succeeded to some extent, and I have actually not succeeded to some larger extent, sir. Because you see, the problem is that you can take people out of the debt. You may not be able to take the dirty behavior out of them. And that could actually be the problem, not taking them out of that debt in the first place, okay? So you see, psychologically, Nigerians are not, I would say some Nigerians are naturally very selfish. Do you know that?
Absolutely.
Right. So if something is not happening to them directly, right? It's none of their business. In fact, even when horrible things are happening to them and they are the victims of that same rotten system, some of them pray to be able to get above it so that they can look down on their mates who remain in that pit.
Yeah.
So jackpot to some of them is just it's like a societal upgrade. I now live in the UK. So I can now talk to those ones I left in Nigeria and tell them about life and make myself feel very important by telling people who you left, place you ran away from, sir. You are telling them Rome was not built in a day. They should give Tifnumbu chance. Why did you run then? So it's a big problem. I know about it. I'm glad you also do.
So my good. The second point I would like to speak to has to do with my very great man. Of course, I'm a Yoruba man from Oshun. But my very great man, Peter Obi. Peter Obi gave me hope last year. But that hope was dashed by those same criminals that we have in the system. But we are not going to give up on Obi.
Right.
And I will do everything possible to keep supporting this man. Whether he's going to form a different party or he will continue with this Labour Party.
So you are actually obedient to the call.
I'm obedient to the call to any level.
You will be involved.
I will be involved.
I see.
If Obi leaves Labour Party today,
that's you. You know something, sir. You know something. I do read a few times some. You know, as we have Yoruba bigots. Like I said, that an average Nigerian is selfish and bigotry kind of run in our blood until a lot of us are beginning to realize that we need to re-educate ourselves. Some of those things that made us bigots, right? They were social conditioning that doesn't really align. In fact, we are all victims of a rotten system. Nobody should have any prejudice against anybody in that contraption. But we were raised to have those prejudices, right?
Absolutely.
But nevertheless, I have seen, despite the actual fact that shows that even when the Ohaneze Ndigbo denied Peter Obi, Afenifere Yoruba leaders, they carry Peter Obi for head. Everywhere. Yorubas were actually, do you know this, even though majority may not agree, do you know that this Peter Obi thing, that some people are trying to turn to Igbo, this Igbo, that is actually Yoruba project to start with. Yorubas who said the power must come to the south, they said if he's coming to the south, it will never be a drug dealer, a sick man that we know very well. That is not the best Yorubas have. Now, Yorubas push to the point that, Baba, you know Alimosho now. Alimosho local government in Lagos is the biggest local government in Nigeria at some point, right?
That's where I was born now.
They beat Ifnumbu in Alimosho, they beat APC in Alimosho. Who are those in Alimosho? Yorubas now. Ifnumbu was beaten in his own house, in front of his house, at the back of his house. They beat him in Lagos.
My brother, let me tell you this.
And somebody will say Yorubas are the ones who brought Ifnumbu upon them.
Let me add this to what you're saying.
Please.
At some point when I was in Nigeria, in that same Alimosho, I was interested in, bringing about some change. So I joined. I don't like Tinubu right from my days at LASU. So of course I joined PDP, and then I was thinking from grassroots. Let's start from there, my brother. I got to know eventually that most of the PDP leaders in Lagos are on the payroll of this Tinubu in Lagos. So nothing can happen to any election that will make PDP to win any. So what Obi achieved in Lagos, my brother, I must tell you, I'm really glad. I'm still glad to today, and I'm forever grateful.
It demystified him. It sent them into panic mode, Baba. We witnessed all of that. Now the same people on the brag today. We will teach you a lesson. Lesson.
Baba. So let me round off, my brother. With this poem I composed right when you were showing some of these, just for people who are probably poem or literature inclined among our listeners. Yoruba Ronu's lament, like the wife's lament. Let Anglo-Saxon woes. The nameless wife falls in love. The love deluge sweeps away. You would think love comes from the cosmic realm, but no. Our foes, not strangers. Our love's folk afflict her. She cries for her love to return, whose national duty to a foreign land taken. She seeks him for refuge, to salvage her from this wreckage. At last, she meets her love again. But he is now like his folks. He torments her more. She cries and seeks refuge under some strange trees and cliffs. How do you want nature to save you when your love denies you? Nature is not monstrous as she describes her. She wants her to learn. The wife will likely turn to the creator of her, of all, and he will smirk at her sorrow. For her, sadness is self-imposed. Her parents warned her before she courted him. They suspected he was much like his family. They love to afflict. We, Baegu, you, me, those of us here, we, our family members, we tell our tale in full. Even if we are exiled like the seafarer, or we found ourselves among the ruined. Thank you very much,
God bless you and God bless your mind, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, you have a good one, sir. Nice one. So that's a brilliant submission there, and I'm so grateful that people actually take their time to ensure that the quality of the information they will share with us here are quality enough to get us thinking. You have no idea how grateful we are if you are one of those who always feed us with all this, all this info, so to say, helping Mayegun to make to eat the message home. Now I have another caller on the line. Yeah. Hello there.
Hello, my good general.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, Baba. You?
Well, I'm very well. Oh, thanks for asking.
Thank you, Baba, for the Tucano mic.
My own prince.
Baba,
and it's good to have you too, bro. Baba. How is everything?
We are cool, Baba. This is Prince Jajama representing IPOB for life.
For life, Baba. So it's your turn, so to say. So yeah, you will look on. Go for it.
Yes, so you see, Baba, in this our matter, you see the matter of Labour Party. What would they shook mouth today? Waiting, I want to tell our OB, our Saint OB. Waiting, I want to tell her, Saint OB. So when I want to tell him and the whole Nigerians is that first of all, somebody will first of all get the land before you talk of to put a crop on it or even to put mat on it. You understand? There is a proverb. You see, Obi have an excellent program, excellent manifesto and everything. But what we want to tell him, on which ground are you going to plant this year wonderful seed that will germinate and bear olive seed and tree and everything? Is it on the land of insecurity? There is nowhere in the world that insecurity you will go and invest and you think that it will germinate on that kind of land. Stony and rocky ground. These are the things our people should know. You see, Baba, we will be just running around. Obi to me is a distraction, and everybody, Omoyele, thank him for his wonderful grammar and intellect also. But all of them, to me, that participated in 2023 election, they are all the distraction because they know that Nigeria is not a country. It's a place run by gangsters. How can you participate in the business of gangsters and at the end you say that they rig you out? You see, because you have been on this platform, Baba. You have been shouting for years and you have your own grant. You have been telling everybody Nigeria is a scam. And you are on it. You are not shifting grant. Now they can also have been shouting, sensitizing everybody. Today we can see everything happening. Every day is unfolding. Okay. The thing I want to also the Nigerians to know again is this. You see Zolum that is recruiting repentant Boko Haram.
Exactly.
You see, the Sultan said today that Nigeria is sitting on a keg of gunpowder or something like that. They knows what they are planning, Baba. You see, all this repentant Boko Haram are all machinery from Niger and all these countries that are now removed themselves from ECOWAS. You understand?
And
Nigeria is going to fight war that they are going to lose, and they must enter that war at all costs. Because when they are going to fight that war, is it the Boko Haram in the army that they repent will be killing Nigeria army, not even the people from Niger or Burkina Faso that have left ECOWAS. You understand? This is the danger that the whole Nigeria, everybody don't want to tell themselves the truth. Kolo is just running from Abuja. Lagos is running to. Is this not still Nigeria? It's not the same Lagos that they are
moving the operation of some what do you call it, NNPC or so to Lagos as well. So they said it's going to remove all of the important institutions in Abuja move them to Lagos, then finally relocate to Lagos. It's not moving the FCT out of Abuja, but Abuja will become like, sure you get.
That's what I'm saying, but when you remove the wheat from the shaft, what will remain again? The wheat. You get what I'm saying? When you remove the key distance, Abuja is just there for name now. You get what I mean?
I get them.
But the Lagos that is relocating, is it not the same Lagos
is still the same Nigeria?
That repentant Boko Haram are seen as indigenous of Ademasho. Now they kind of told them that Al-Shabaab is already in Lagos. Now they kind of told them 4 years ago is broadcast. Do you understand? That's the reason why they are holding down the country, because they want presidency. Presidency that will buy you. Now then you go carry the thing that will kill you. You know? But as it is today, every Nigeria that gets sense, so that want to listen to us on this platform,
the truth,
break it up and save lives. That is the thing.
They don't do constitution amendment again. They don't do their pash and join right now. We said burn that trashy document, right? And begin the conversation around how we are going to go our separate ways. Or even if we are going to still be together, right? But they do pash right now.
Can I tell you the danger there in that their document?
Tell us.
You know, this realization agenda started 1999 when Abu Salam, the Fulani hunchman, when they now organize, few of them now in the army, generals organize and wrote that thing and say in the name of Nigeria.
Yeah, we the people. Nibo, where?
Yes. Baba, that document you see is the thing that is holding everybody down.
100%.
And because of all these criminal governors, when they came in and saw the loopholes there that they can siphon money freely, because it's a decree document. You can do anything. Nobody will question you. Do you understand? They head on to it and begin to they continue to steal and steal and steal. You get what I mean?
I do.
Baba, as it is today, I've told you before on this platform that there's nothing like Nigeria army. You get what I'm saying? There's nothing like Nigeria army. There's nothing like Nigerian police as it stands today. Because all these things now, all these repentant Boko Haram are everywhere. Everybody's life is in danger. The only thing that can save your life now is to set up your own security in your own region. If you call it army, or fine. If you call it Moteku or vigilante, but let it be a standard security that we have this thing and have your own border. Everybody will have their own border. Do you understand? That is it. Without that, all these things you see that we are mixing up with terrorists everywhere in the name of one Nigeria, everybody will crash.
Eventually, if nothing is done,
definitely that's where it's going.
The Prince.
Thank you, Baba.
Thank you so much, Thanks for helping me to amplify my voice as well. As all of now they had yours, right? The message is hitting home. God bless you, Prince. Take it easy. Have a good one, Baba. So I have another call on the line. We are gradually coming to the end of the broadcast. If you haven't really liked it, you should now. If you have liked the broadcast, don't do it again. Once is enough. Like once is okay. Hello there.
Hello there, my guy.
Baba.
This is One True Emperor.
God bless you. One True Emperor is joining us again tonight, and I bet it's going to be a banger, like Martinelli will say, another banger. See, you don't get your own fans here with a demand that you must come here every now and then to remind them that if they no stand up, Baba, tell them.
Big power, big power. That's the best song in 2024, my brother. I want them to keep singing it. I want them to keep shouting it. They must sing it. Now 8 years. Lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
8 years. 8 years. 8 years. 8 years. Oluwa, 8 years. Egbin Pawa, 8 years. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
If they don't want that, they would have to go out there and reject it. But if they are there saying, I reject it, I reject it, reject it. You go print your own money.
Mayegun. They can't deny. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, 8 years ni, 8 years ni, 8 years.
Amen.
8 years,
Amen.
8 years,
Amen.
8 years.
Amen.
A big power for 8 years. Lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Amen.
Dollar,
like
dollar,
this,
7,000.
See, they say, what about other people that did not actually did not support this guy?
Mayegun, I don't care. 8 years ni, Lágbára Ọlọ́run. 8 years ni. I don't care. A big power, 8 years. Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Guy, this is not a play. This is a fact.
It's just
we
like
have evidence, we have proof, we have data, we have statistics. I'm just adding the spiritual aspect to it.
But Adeboye said the problem is spiritual. But the level you are taking it to now is like it's gonna be eternal. 8 years feels like 80 years.
See. I don't want to enter the pastorpreneurs today.
Right.
I don't want to enter there today, you know. But this one, the reason why I call, let us go for the rider today. The reason why I call there, now this Abure guy, the way this guy they shout, he just they explain. I know they see evidence.
You get you can't be like say the guy saved the bar, but you know I didn't want him to over yarn. That's why I had to stop that video. It started sounding like
guy. See. My guy, he don't already over yarn.
He don't already.
We are asking you from 1 month to 1 month. You they tell me May, June, July. I say that guy they mad. They ask you when was she? When was she a signatory? When did you remove? You they tell me she they sign check for July. She they sign. And these are lawyers. These are educated people.
And then you can easily just play that card of they are trying to come and attack Obi. That's why they are doing this to me. But leave Obi, talk your own. I beg, leave Obi go answer you answer your own, Abi. Or you no answer at all. It's better you don't see anything at all than for you to come here and begin to make us look like we are just dummies you are talking to.
See, Maegu, do you know why? Maegu, do you know why I love what is going on right now?
Tell us.
Whether they believe us or not, evidences are showing that country will break. And it will break in my lifetime.
Amen.
Whether they like it or not.
Amen. In my lifetime too. Because I deserve if I die like this, Baba, if I die like this, and I can't enter this sky, this heaven, they're going to tell me, say, okay, because I did something, come and they go fire. Baba, while I'm actually now, I'm a die to get heaven. Me with them born for Nigeria, I saw Shege.
Look,
I can't die Nigeria, see there. You see me, I see, you know what?
See,
tell me.
Look, my go here. As Prince Jejeman said, he said, if Obi becomes president, where is the vital land for Obi to plant seed and prosper? When even me, myself, I know if you trust this youth to take over. Have you forgotten about Beta Edu?
But there are many,
you want to tell me that you want to tell me that some obedience did not support Beta Edu? Let them come here and deny. See, Mayegun, the fact that I saw obedience still voting for Sanwo-Olu, that is enough to tell me say Nigeria cannot work.
True emperor. You know they forget things in it. It's like every time you remember that, some people came out and defended that. They didn't vote. They voted for Obi, but they went on to vote for
They are here with me. They are here with me.
That thing they personally they offer. Like you always, every time you remember, you're always like, I say people voted Sanwo-Olu.
See, Mayegun, there are 3 guys I don't talk to because of that thing right now. That have cut off my relationship with them. 3 of them. And we started in this Yankee together. I cut them off because it blows my mind. You talking about change. You talking about moving forward. You are saying that I don't have hope for a better Nigeria. You say Obi. Okay, I will ask you questions. Okay, if Obi is the president, who are you going to put as your senators? Who are you going to put as your House of Reps? Who are you going to put as your ministers? No. When Obi gets there, we'll sort that one out. I said, okay.
There are so many people who are actually like.
And you now come back. You spend thousands of dollars to go to that zoo and voted in that charade nonsense, you now came back and started vexing that APC stole mandate, and you now telling me that you voted for Sanwo-Olu, and you want me to feel pity for people. Mayegun, it will not be well with them.
He say Ishe, Ashe, Ami, and like, every other thing so, that they say.
See, Nigeria, see, waiting Abure they talk, waiting be that one, waiting be that woman. They
Oluchi.
just whatever her name is, they perform skits for Nigerians. Now skits they perform. Skits,
Sabinus, you know.
Sabinus.
But who is the real Sabinus? The people believe in them or they themselves?
Basket mouth and all of them. Basket mouth, then are waiting they do for us. They do Nollywood. Now Nollywood, Z00, now all of Labour Party global one they do for us. I say make we break up this country, save life. You see people on the internet space. Abure needs to come out and explain himself. Abure needs to come out and explain himself. When Labour Party has already exposed themselves, the fact that they allowed Pampers to have some airtime, to have some fame, that's why Labour Party has been exposed. Because if your party was organized, if your party is as diligent as you claim to be, come on, do you think somebody look at Pampers? Mayegun, look at somebody like a Pampers, hungry little scallywag, had fame. I'm not supposed to know somebody like a Pampers.
They sleep for Sheraton. He did grant interview from Sheraton Hotel, Abuja, to channels. Grant interview to Arise. He had his own DSS following him. I was like, a Pampers, Baba, waiting there now. I'm idiot. You're right.
And you want me to take your party seriously. Yeah. And you want me to take your party seriously.
Anyway, one true emperor.
And you see, my God, look here. See, let me tell you something. Labour Party is already finished. Let's just say the truth. I beg, Gbogbo my Biafrans, my Oduduwas, including the good Fulanis. Trust me, I know they are good Fulanis. So I will shout you out. I beg, Ejo, I am on my knees. Let's break this shit to love. I swear to God, I know just only kneel down. I prostrate. I beg. Make we break this thing up. Let's break this shit to love. And let us move on. My God bless you for all
one true emperor. Another miss. If you like say you use half of your time to remind the god of karma, the nemesis, may punish everybody that is now kind of acting like say, they are surprised that this is happening in Nigeria. How come this? Even though they play the role. One true emperor, you've played your part. I will talk to you again. You know that. You have a good one, sir. Thank you so much. And that is where we are going to draw the curtains tonight. I would have taken an extra call, but that can take us, overshoot us. And my caller may begin to feel like I'm like shooing them. And I don't like that. So let's, wrap it up now. Thanks a lot for your time. And if you joined us midway, if you did not start with us, right, remember, except you are watching Mayegun live. If you're watching a replay and you don't like the part where, where we normally kind of play this song to welcome everybody that's going to join us live, you can skip this broadcast to at least 7 minutes forward before you begin to watch the content. It's quite great if you joined us midway, okay?
Thank you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.